Welcome to Luvitex Engineering, where we sketch out the things that keep the industrial world moving. Now, let's start.
You know, from the phone in your pocket to the planes way up in the sky, our modern world is built on machines that achieve an almost impossible level of accuracy. But have you ever really stopped to wonder how they do it? What is the secret ingredient that allows for that perfect, flawless motion over and over and over again? Well, for countless machines, the biggest challenge is actually pretty simple on the surface. How do you take the spinning, rotary motion from a motor and turn it into a perfectly straight, linear motion? It might sound easy, but believe me, getting it right is the absolute key to all modern precision engineering. Just picture it for a second. Think about a CNC mill carving a super complex part out of solid steel, or a 3D printer laying down a layer so thin you can barely see it, or a robot assembling a tiny little microchip. How do they move with such perfect, repeatable accuracy? I'll tell you this much, the secret isn't just in the motor. It's in the mechanism that translates that spin into a straight push or pull. And that, my friends, brings us to the hero of today's story, the ball screw. This is the unsung workhorse, hidden away inside so much of our high-tech world. It is the elegant, brilliant solution to that age-old problem of precision motion. So, what is a ball screw exactly? Well, the official engineering definition says it's a mechanical actuator that translates rotational motion to linear motion. Okay, fine, but the part that changes everything, the real secret sauce, is that last little phrase, with very little friction. That's the whole ball game. Okay, so let's actually take a look at one. Here's the whole assembly. You can see the main parts pretty clearly. You've got this long threaded shaft, that's the screw, and then you've got the central block, which is called the nut. As that shaft spins, the nut is driven along it in a perfectly straight line. The idea is simple, but the way it works is pure genius. To really, truly understand why the ball screw is such a big deal, we need to pop the hood. Let's break down how this incredible device actually works its magic. So, there are basically three core components that have to work together in perfect harmony. First, you've got the screw shaft itself, with that continuous spiral groove cut into it. Then, you have the ball nut, which fits right over the shaft. And finally, the most important part of all, the ball bearings. These are tiny, perfectly round, hardened steel spheres that sit right between the nut and the screw. Now this is where the physics gets really cool. A traditional screw, something called a lead screw, works by having its threads slide directly against each other, and that creates a ton of friction. It wastes energy, it generates heat, and it wears out pretty fast. But a ball screw, it completely changes the game by replacing all that sliding friction with rolling friction. The little balls roll between the screw and the nut, which is just incredibly efficient and way, way more durable. So this rolling action is what makes the whole thing so crazy efficient. But it also creates a brand new puzzle, right? To make the movement continuous, the balls can't just roll off the end of the track. You need a way to get them back to the beginning to start the journey all over again. And this is where the real magic happens. I mean, that's the logical question, isn't it? As the nut moves along the screw, all those little balls inside are being pushed along the grooves. If there wasn't some kind of system to manage them, they would just, fall out the end. And boom, here's the beautiful solution. This cutaway shows how the balls are packed inside the nut, completely filling that spiral channel, or what engineers call a raceway. You can see they're on a closed loop. They don't just roll from one end to the other and stop. They're on a continuous, never-ending journey. This whole process is called recirculation, and it's just brilliant. So check this out. As the balls travel along and carry the load, they reach the end of their path. Then a little piece called a deflector scoops them up. They travel through a return channel under no load at all and get dropped right back at the beginning of the circuit to start the whole process again. It's this endless, seamless loop of pure rolling motion. Just incredible. Okay, so we've seen how it works, but why is this such a complete game changer? Why is this one mechanism at the very heart of so much of our modern technology? Well, it all comes down to the unbelievable advantages that rolling has over sliding. It all boils down to this one number. 90%. A typical ball screw is over 90% mechanically efficient. Just think about that. That means more than 90% of the energy from the motor is converted directly into useful, linear motion. Almost nothing is wasted on friction. And to really put that in perspective, let's look at this comparison with a traditional Acme lead screw. The difference in efficiency is just staggering.
We're talking 90% versus maybe 20 or 25%. That means ball screws can move heavier loads at higher speeds with smaller motors. And look at that second line, backlash. That is another huge deal.
So what is backlash? Well, it's that tiny bit of slop, that little wiggle you feel when a mechanism changes direction. In precision machinery, that wiggle is a complete disaster. It's the enemy of accuracy. But with ball screws, the balls can be preloaded, which basically means they're packed in so tightly that there is absolutely zero play between the screw and the nut. This completely eliminates backlash, creating an incredibly rigid and instantly responsive system.
So when you put all that together, the high efficiency, the high speed, the high load capacity, and zero backlash, you get an absolutely essential component for a massive range of applications. It truly is the unseen engine of our modern world.
And the list of where you find these things is just amazing. They're in those CNC machines we talked about, of course, but they're also in aircraft, moving the flaps and rudders and fly-by-wire systems. They're in your car's power steering. They're in factory robots, and in the insanely precise equipment used to make computer chips. They were even used to deploy the main instrument tower on the James Webb Space Telescope.
So, the next time you see a machine moving with what looks like impossible grace and accuracy, you'll know the secret. It's probably this elegant, unseen engine of precision doing the work. And it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? As our technology gets even smaller, faster, and more complex, what kind of future breakthroughs are going to be unlocked by the next great innovation in precision motion?
Thanks for watching. For more industrial insights, check out our other videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Luvitex Engineering.